So this is the one Emmanuel did. If you don't mind my sharing yours. Okay. I see you have like -5 greater than 6, and this +2 +6. I got a Christmas tree there. -6. Yeah, good, good. So you have like individual point plus the team point. Yeah, okay. How many teams do you have in your game design?
2.
Okay, good, 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 good. Thank you. I already give you your point. Let's see, Elvin. Oh, no attachment. Can you try to attach it? And this is Alwyn. While Elvin is doing the attachment. Okay, wow, you got a speaker. Uh-oh, this is almost to the end, and then it will return all the way back to here. It's a great.
Wait, what? Oh, so there's a lot of returning, and there's also diamonds.
That's a very tricky one. Hopefully you never go there.
Wow.
So that's interesting. The risk of playing this game. Okay, good job, Owen.
Oh, and if you land on the girl, then you XXX.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I still don't see Owen.
Then what about Emmanuel?
Oh, we already reviewed it. Yeah. So good job, and for those who haven't done it yet, please try to try your own game, because there is more than one correct version. Everybody is correct. You have to use your own imagination. Sorry, Christian, I'm going to mute you. You have a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. You have a little bit background noise, so I mute you.
Oh, what are team points?
Team point. Yeah, he said it's going to be a teamwork. So individual can win an individual point. I guess there are 4 members in each team, and then it can add up to the team for the score, overall score, right? Yeah. I like the concept of having a team. Good job. So okay, let's go back to today's slide. Remember last time we talked about you can design game for any kind of people. For the toddler, for your mom, for your whole family, for the classroom, and also for elderly people, or it's a social game, like message with each other. Adult, this word means adult. Adolescent, it means adult. Augmented reality is more like a you're walking around, and the screen will display relevant information as you work. Maybe yeah.
And then some are like you're fighting, like you're wearing a bunch of goggles, and then you're fighting, and then what? Like I found out, like, what if you're scared? Then you just take your goggles off, and then nothing happens.
Have you guys ever played have you guys ever seen the 4D movie? Like 4D movies,
no.
you wear the goggle, and then it looks so real. Everything will pop out into eyes, and then when you shake, maybe there's a movement, you can feel like your chair is actually shaking around, and when you feel like there may be wet, and there will be a splash on your face. You really get wet.
I think, wait, was it in Disneyland or something? Has like something.
Yeah. Anybody
4D,
been there?
right?
Anybody did watch the 4D movie before? Emmanuel, good. Yeah, so you should try it next time whenever you get a chance. I think the closer one we have is like Great America. Great America, they have a 4D theater. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Usually, it's kind of like space trip. That they try to simulate you are going to the space, and there are some monster or alien trying to attack you. Yeah, so that's one kind of augmented reality as well. Yeah, or I'm sorry, virtual reality, because that's pure virtual, not augmented. I'm so sorry. Yeah, augment is you really walk around, but in that case, it's virtual reality. Sorry. Okay. So today we talk about gamification again. So the difference between gamification and game design is that during game design, we try to design a game, but you have to think about gamification as your part of your design principle. So gamification is try to motivate the player to give the player a sense of motivation for them to achieve a certain goal. And for this kind of motivation, there are like 3 types. You know, there's a theory of that. It's motivated by autonomy. If autonomy means you can finish by yourself. You don't have to rely on other people, but you can finish by yourself. Okay. And the second thing is you feel competent. I feel like you are capable of doing this by yourself. Okay. And also feel relatedness. Like you are playing it, your classmates or your friends are all playing with it. So you want to play with it as well. So if you can design again like this, you know, like Emmanuel decided that with a teammate, right? The game he just decided is a teamwork. And then, you know, for the teamwork, actually it's like a relatedness, right? Also the competent, like you being able to work on your own, but you are related to your whole team. So your action is actually not only just be responsible for yourself, you also need to be thinking about others. How can you use the teamwork trying to achieve your final goal? So let's take, this is a theory behind it. So let's just take one game, for example. Have you guys ever played this game, Snakes and Ladders? Yes, right? Okay.
I don't.
Okay, for Justin and Russell, because you haven't raised your hand, this is a grid board from 1 to 100. In this example,
Did you just said snake and ladder?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Did you said snake and ladder?
Yeah, snakes and ladders. Yeah, because you know in this grid board, it's from 1 to 100, and you see there are some snakes. Oh, let me try to enlarge it. You see there are some snakes crawling around there. Okay, and
I played that. But it's not called Snake and Ladders. So one that has a kid, and then you gotta climb up ladders with a slide.
Okay, cool. Then you want to explain the rule?
Yeah, like I can explain the rules, and I'm gonna say like the best things you can get. So basically, you go on 4, you go to 14, and then you land on 28. You go to 84, and then you can get to 90, and then you win.
Wait. Slow down.
Yeah. I mean that's like the best. Well, but then the rules is
try to explain the rule first.
Yeah, okay. The rule is you roll a dice, and then however many spaces you go, like you go like based on what it says. And then if you land on a spot with a ladder, you go up. And if you land on a spot with snakes, you go down.
Yeah, good. So that
And if you get to 100, you win.
Yeah, good. So we have a goal here. The goal is we try to achieve 100. And
For my game, it doesn't have snake. It's slide.
Yeah. So if you are being bitten by a snake, like say you landed at 64 here, then you're going to slide back to the tail of the snake. So
and the worst thing is, if you land 87, then you go really more down.
Yeah, like 87 and
actually to 62 is actually more better.
Yeah, 62, then you go back down to 90. So
yeah, 28 is the best.
80 what?
I said 28 is the best.
20. Oh yeah, because 28 all of a sudden you climb to 84, right?
80 is the best because you could just go all the way top to victory.
Yeah.
Good.
My game is not like exact same as this, but the long thing is more longer.
Yeah.
The head is at the top.
Yeah, cool. So you see this next 87 is very similar to what Owen designed earlier, right? Owen designed again, like whenever, Whenever you almost reach to the end, and then you will be sliding back almost to halfway. So it's the same design principle. You got to have some risk. So never get to that risk, hopefully. Okay, so there are some elements we trying to design again. Okay, competition we mentioned earlier. In a teamwork, we try to compete with each other. And in this snake and ladder game, there are different players. So each player trying to compete with each other. And in this particular game, we don't have cooperation because we don't have a team. But you know, for the game, like Emmanuel decided here, we actually consider this teamwork. So I'm pretty sure you are a very good team player. You will think about other people. Let's go back to here and point. You know, in this snake and game, what is the point? Who can tell me what is the point in this game? Joshua?
Getting to the end.
Yeah, good. So the number on the grid there is actually the point. How much you have gone so far, but that doesn't mean necessarily means like a higher is better, because you know there are risks. Whenever you are 87, there you have a risk of going back to 24 there. Okay, so good job, Joshua. Let me give you a sticker for that. And who can give me another example of what I have written here? Just try to explain or relate this rule to this snake game there. You'll get one sticker for your explanation. Emmanuel?
Like risk, it's very risky because you could either get ladder or snake.
I would say like risk is more like snake, but the chance is more for the ladder, because chance is something like you getting more points, right? But risk is something negative, right? So yeah, maybe, it's like about one is positive, one the other is negative, but you are definitely good.
Risk can be good sometimes, right? It could be good and bad because you could like I did the robot. If you 4 or more, you get 5 points. But then if you go 3 or less, then you lose all your points.
Okay, cool. And who can tell me what's the objective of this next and letter game? For those who hasn't speak yet, maybe Rosalind, would you like to try? What's the objective of this next and letter game? You have a goal. What's the goal here?
To get to 100.
Yeah, good.
To win.
Okay, got it. Very good. Okay. And do we have labels here? Do you have labels here, or this is just like fixed? Do you think we have label here, or can we do a label? Joshua? Level is like how challenging the game is. Like right now, if you are maybe adding some more letters or remove some.
The level is higher. The longer snakes grow.
Yeah, that's one example of of different level. So you can add more more snacks, so more pieces of snacks, or you can make a snack longer or shorter, or you can change the ladder to more ladders, or the length of the ladders. Okay, so good point. How about avatar? What's the avatar here in this player? Owen.
Those little pink and white pawn thingies.
Yeah, good. Good job. You guys all get it very quickly. Sorry, I'm using the wrong snacks. And what's a leaderboards? Do we have a leader here, or it's just a individual competing with each other? Do we have a leader here? Tristan?
The white pawn.
The white pawn.
Like he's at 91 right now. He's the leading one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want to explain in that sense, yeah, that's true. That he's the leading one. But
what if like there was one that at 99 and then you go all the way back to 1?
Yeah, that's a risk part. You can design it like that, so it will be it will make the game more fun. Okay, or if it's a team, then you can have a team leader in that sense. So it's all up to you how you design the game. It's just your own imagination. So good. And how about one piece we haven't covered? Does anybody know this word? Aesthetics. Did I pronounce it right? Can somebody correct me? Owen.
Aesthetics.
Aesthetics. Good. Thank you. Can you explain what that means?
Strategies.
Huh?
Strategies.
Is that what you say? Strategies. Strategy. This word aesthetics actually means to make it pretty. So you see the board here. Let me go back to here. The board here, you see, it looks like it's on the grass, right? And looks like the edge we have a stone there, right? And the player ball is standing out, and each grid is alternating in different color. So it just make it more pretty or easy to read. So that's what the word means. Okay, even though I didn't pronounce it very well. Can you say that again, Owen? You're muted. Aesthetics. Okay. Yeah, that means to make it pretty, make it more fun, more attractive. Okay. And the rule we already covered it. It's like pretty much snack is bad, ladder is good. Ladder means moving up, snack means move from the head of the snake. Okay, so back to the theory again. Okay, so in this snack again, do we make the player a meaningful choice? Like one thing is like one part of the game, the theory for this game is like the player got to make a meaningful choice. It's probably not applicable very much in this case because they just rolling dice. They don't have choice. It's purely luck, I will say. But if you make the game to say they can say the number by their own, then it probably will be more meaningful because they have their own choice. Okay.
But if you tell like someone to make their own number, then they say 100 and then they win.
Yeah, but so you got to set up a rule. You cannot say a number more than 6, right?
A number more than 10. Haha.
Yeah. So in this case, it's a dice. So you cannot say a number more than 6, right? And then
then like the person might say 4 or 9.
Okay. Yeah. And the second rule here is establish a progression from simple to more complex from the small instruction. It's not that applicable to this case because it's not that we can do a divide and conquer. It's not that say we can divide the board into 4 pieces. Not really. So this rule doesn't apply to this game, but in other game, maybe more challenging game, then you can do that. Okay. And the third rule is like celebrate through reward point or badge for mastery of the content. So this rule is most related to here, right? Sometimes we got a where's the Tristan's one? So Tristan designed so many like diamonds or XX means you lose all the points, right? So this one will be more related to the rule we have here. You have the reward points or badge, like the diamonds there, to meaning like you are pretty much ahead of the game. You are leading in the game. So the last rule is like opportunity for learner to share success and reward through social channel. If we play these snakes and ladder games online, and everybody is online, and then once they win, there's a share button, then the game is applying this rule. So those are just some rules we keep in mind whenever we try to design a game. Okay, do you want to make the game that you can make it shareable to other friends or families, or would you allow your teammates or your friend to, you guys form a team to work on together, and then you can design the game like that way. And for motivation, there are two types of motivation. The first one is like pretty much you want to play the game by yourself because it's fun, or because where is that? I think I have a slide for that. Motivation. You want to play the game because it's entertaining. You want to play the game because you want to interact with other players. You want to play the game because it's unpredictable. Every time I played it, I have the different results. It's not a computer, I rolling a dice. Every time I roll the dice, I only get 3. The next time 3, next time 3. It's unpredictable. And the last elements is like you get familiar, but every time it's new. Each adventure is different. So imagine if you play the game like tic-tac-toe. You guys feel exciting play tic-tac-toe? Tic-tac-toe? No, not quite really, right? Because there are very limited space.
My mom doesn't let me, not the tic-tac-toe, that one, not that one, but the watching one.
Which one?
Tic-tac-toe. I don't know it.
This one, tic-tac-toe, right? Because this one is very simple. If you play it before, and the winning strategy, who knows the winning strategy if you are the first player? Elvin, you know the winning strategy for tic-tac-toe? Did you raise your hand? No? Okay, Owen, what was your winning strategy for playing tic-tac-toe?
You put one in the corner, one in any corner, one in the middle, and one in any other corner, as long as it's like in the same row as the other corner that you placed it in. Then
wait. I mean, if you are the first player who made the move, Elvin, would you like to answer it?
yes.
If you are the first player who can move, make the move, which position would you like to place in order to put you into the winning position? There are the corner or the center or the middle.
The middle.
The which one? The center, right? This one, right? Good job, Owen. I think Owen, you also know it. It just probably misunderstood my question. Yeah, but very good job, Owen. So because the tic-tac-toe is very straightforward, right? If you have played it before, you probably know the very winning strategy you put in is you put the middle X first. So that way you can go either this way, vertical, horizontal, or diagonally, right? You have all directional chance, okay? So, but because it's only very limited, it's only categorized the position into 3 kinds. The center or the corner, like 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 corner, or the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4. So only 3 type of position: center, corner, and middle. So everything is predictable. So every time you play it with other friends, if you take the middle one and the other person is like to take the corner one, or they just take the middle one, and oftentimes it end up with a tie, right? If all of us, I mean, you and your opponent player know how to play the tic-tac-toe, eventually you will end up with a tie. Okay, so that's not unpredictable. Okay, so just certain rules to pay attention to when we design the game. Where am I? I'm going back to here again. So that's the internal motivation. You want to play it. Sorry, maybe I need to move this slide there. So those are internal motivation. You want to play the game because it's entertaining, it's interactive, it's unpredictable, familiar, but new. So it's just fun for you. And external motivation is that you simply want to do it to earn a reward or avoid being punished. That's not good, right? It's like a homework, right? If you do the homework and you can collect rewards, or you avoid being like timed out or no more screen time from your parents. Come on. Sorry. Yeah. All right. So those are two types of motivation: intrinsic and extrinsic. One is that means that internal, the other is external. Okay. Many theory. Almost done. The other things is like whenever you design again, you always try to reflect the progress. Like in this lab, let me present it. In this upper left corner here, the energy level is almost full, and your point is 495, and the time we have 59 either seconds or 59 minutes left. So this is a progress display or whatever the support. So in here, the snake ladder scan, we only see the player here, but it would be better if we can have like a player pink is on 53. I'm sorry, 34. Player pink is on 34, and player white. Sorry. Player white is on 90. It's on 90, right? Then we know very straightforward. Right, and the other part is like the divide and conquer. It's not applicable to the snakes and ladder games, but you know, for some kinds of the adventure world, sometimes if you have big team, then you can divide different tasks to different team members. Or if you have various world you want to explore, then you can maybe explore the first one first, and then second and third. So you just build on top of it. So that's called the scaffolding. Okay, so for game designer, again, we have to decide how the player will play the game, and decide what the game consists of, and play the elements of the game. So yeah, almost done. Then we are going to design the snakes and ladder games by ourselves. So back to this another type of game. So whenever we're trying to plan it, you got to have your structure. So for the tic-tac-toe, I already explained earlier, your plan is like divide the position into 3 parts. One is the center, the other is the corners, and the third part is the middle. So, you know, for other kind of the 2 players game, you can also divide have a plan. Okay, confess, refuse. So just lay out all different scenarios, different possible ways to work on the game. So just make a plan, because you have to make a plan first. It's like here we have an empty playboard, but you have to make up a rule first, just to plan ahead. So that's how the designing part of the planning process. Okay, so similarly for the board, snacks and letters again, I try to plan it because we have 1 to 100. So I'm using a table, try to plan it around. Okay, so in here, for example, this is the snacks. The blue and the red one is the snacks, and the orange one is the letters. So I'm trying to simplify everything into my plan. So I actually made a table of 100 cells. Okay, so if there is a snack here, like say there's a snack on 61, then on the 61 cells here, I put the snacks. I put the S, means snacks. Okay, and I put the next things I put there is 52. Why I put 52? Because the snacks, the head is here on 61, but the tail is on 52. So it means like if you are on the head, then you have to slide back to 52. So this is how I trying to put everything into my plan. Okay, because it's a game, but you got to make a computer try to trying to simulate this game. So you got to make something that computer understand. Computer doesn't understand where is the head or the tail of the snack, right? But you can try to put it into, you can transfer it using some math. It's very simple math. You just have to look at the table. Okay, 62 here. So I look for the cell for 62. It's just mapping from this 62 to here. And then I write it there for S and going to 52. And for this example, 11. So I look for the cell 11, and that's a letter. So I put the L, means that's a letter. Letter means going upward. So I'm going from 11 to 33. So in this data structure, I call this table data structure. Okay. In this data structure, I'm actually recording where is the bottom of the letter and where is the head of the snakes and where does it go to. I put it in the number. Okay. So in this way, I actually transform the whole game into some kind of data table. Okay. So, and one thing I forgot to mention is this table, I start from 0 instead of 1, because that's usually computer started. I know it's weird, but it's just they are not human. Human counted from 1, but computer counted from 0. You know why? You know why? Because computer can only do like blink or not blink. With electricity or no electricity, light on or light off. So off means 0, and no blink means 0 again. So that's why everything is 0 based. Every kind of computer language eventually it's going to transfer into 0 or 1.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Like you might think a computer is really smart, but it could only count to 1.
True. It's true. Yeah, very good point. So computer in some sense they are very smart, but in other sense they are very dumb. They are dumb enough not to reasoning by themselves. You have to specifically tell them to reason by themselves. That's what the artificial intelligence is doing. They're trying to simulate the human. And the other thing is that computer, they don't have emotion. They don't know you are feeling sad today, and they just feel like, okay, when you come home, you usually turn on the TV. So I give you a turn on the TV and play you like a sensational drama, make you cry even more. Sorry, just one example. So that's how dumb a computer is. That's why you guys are so important, being a programmer or a game designer, to make your computer smart enough to catch a human perspective of the game. Okay, so any question regarding to the table? It's a bit abstract, but that's how you convert the real game into the computer language. Rosalind, are you okay with this part? It's a little bit more advanced. Are you okay with this part?
Is it that the S thing in the mouse front means it's a snake?
Yes, you got it, So I put
and the L thing is ladder.
Yeah, good, you got it. Good job. Okay, good. So we almost have all the knowledge for designing again. Okay, just some more things. Sometimes the cultural and the geographic location make you feel different. Have you guys played a Japanese game before? Japanese game like Pokemon or fighting games? You know, I feel like many Japanese games, the screen is very crowded. Like in the screen, you can have all kinds of things flowing around. But like for Western game, like American design game, it's more clear. The screen is more clear. So those are just the cultural difference, you know. So I think that's very, very high level stuff. All right, so we covered this slide before, and okay, so this is just a very simple brick games, right? Brick game, you guys play this before? Hit the brick. Anybody play this before? Everybody, right? No? Okay. Who played this before and want to explain the rule of this game? Justin, you want to explain the rule of this game for other?
No, I don't know how to play this. I don't even know what this is.
Okay. Emmanuel, would you like to explain?
So you kind of have to like use the balls to try to hit the square. And you can move the triangle, and then if the ball hits the triangle, it goes back up to hit another square.
Okay, so yeah, so if the ball hits the square, it will disappear, right? First of all, it will disappear, and then the ball will keep moving to hit another square, and it will until every squares are disappear, and then you win again. Okay, good. So you know the triangle, and you can change it to like a. You can change it to a rectangle, a paddle. It looks like a paddle, right? So in this case, the ball already hit this direction, and then it will bounce back again. If you miss the ball falling out behind this line here, then you lose, right? That's pretty much the rule of this game. Any comments, Justin? I saw you raise your hand, or no? Rosalind, what are you trying to brush your teeth? You must have very delicious ice pop. Okay, just kidding. Okay, let's make it more challenging. What if the brick can move around? Right? So what if your triangle can move around? So that's a different level of this game, right? So in this case, it's super, super challenging.
I played the moving game before. I have played the moving game and the still game.
Okay, cool. Can you or anybody tell me a rule for when you design, you win again or you lose again? There's no standard answer. Just give me a rule when you in this case, it's a very challenging case. How do you determine when you win again or when you lose again? Just make up a rule, any rule. Yeah. Who wants to try? Nobody? Oh, Joshua? Okay, Joshua.
If the squares hit the triangle 3 times, you lose. If you destroy all of the squares, you win.
Oh, wow, that's a superpower, right? So if in this case, if you are a triangle, then you try to hit the square by itself instead of using the ball. Is that what you say?
Yes.
Oh, very creative. I like your design. Okay, good job, Joshua. So you see, there's no I just want to encourage you guys for your creativity. because everybody can be a good designer and everybody can use your own imagination trying to create your own game. Okay, so enough theory. We have, we only have 15
I
minutes
have a
left.
question.
Yes.
What about Scratch?
Yeah, it's a game too. You can use it to make a game. Actually, yeah, I'm going to cover Scratch in our next next
I
lesson.
know Scratch.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I have it too.
Yeah. So in next
Scratch is so easy.
in next unit, I'm going to use the Scratch. You got to design your own different labels, like again, but with different labels. So very similar to this, but you probably have different snakes, different numbers of snakes and ladders, and also the length of the snakes and ladder will be varied. So it progressed to a more advanced level. Okay, so right now let's try to design this game together. Okay, where is my? Oh, here's the link, and that's a homework. You got to design your own snakes and ladder games. So this is what I have so far, and you guys can try to make your own snakes. So let's just work on it together, okay? And I have certain rule. Oh, where is my rule? Here. Okay, so in here I have 5 players, and I have a table here, and I also define certain rules here. I think we only have 10 minutes. It's probably not enough time for me to explain the detail of the basically the rule I'm saying here is like every player take a turn, and every time I get a random number. Is it too small for you? Maybe I can unmute you. So my rule here is like everybody take a turn. I have 5 players, and I have a table of the player. For P in player, I have player 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 players, and every time it's going to get a random number in between 1 to 12. So every time it's going to roll 2 dice. The maximum I can get is 12. The minimum I got is 2 because it's 2 dice or 1. It doesn't matter. You can define your own rule. So I get the dice or the random. Oh, sorry, there's a typo here. Random. So random. Every time I got a random number, it gives me how many steps I can move forward. So I have another function called move, and it will just tell me how many steps I move, and then it will give me a stop number. Where should I stop once I get the move? Okay. But but if and later on and then I put this stop number back to my table here, back to my table here. So if player 1 roll a dice, player 1 roll a dice number 3, then he stopped at number 3, and player roll a dice number 5, and then he stopped at number 5. Okay, so I just that's a function for move. So 0 plus 3, 0 plus 5, and I just put it back to the table. But in the table, I also check. Okay, number 3 is blank. I'm fine. Number 5 is blank. I'm fine. But if I'm in number 10 here, so say for example, player 3 is at number 10, then we got to do something. No, this is just a number. Sorry. Say I have a letter here, and you will go to 12. Okay, so I landed on 10. That means I have a letter. I'm going to 12. 12 is here, right? So I got to upgrade it. I got to upgrade my player to 12 instead of 10. That's how I store this data. That's how this function is doing. If the letter, the stop 0 means like I have something. I have S or letter there that is going to go to the second number there. So that's pretty much the function is doing. It's just update my position to see if I encounter a snake or a ladder. Okay, and the main function here is that after the move, I check if it goes to 100 or 99, because I say the number computer numbers start from 0 to 100, so 99 equals to 100 in our human language. So if the computer, I mean, if the stop is at the 99, then it's winning. Then we exit again. So that's a little function I wrote for this next alert again, but we can try to work on our own version together. So who would like to create more snacks? Raise your hand. Tristan, give me a snacks.
A snake from 99 all the way back to 1.
That's cool. Okay, I can make it for you. What color of your snack? Green?
Blue.
Blue, okay. From 99 back to
100.
right. From 99 back to what?
1.
Back to 1. Wow. That's very
Amazing.
no. That's very high risk.
Hard.
Okay, who else wants to make again? Thank you, Tristan. Justin? Just unmute yourself.
Make a snake go all the way top. Make a snake to 62.
62?
Uh-huh. And make it go to 100.
Oh, that's a ladder. That's not a snack. If
Oh.
you're going up,
Then-
that's a ladder.
Then make it go to 10.
Or go to the 10. Okay. First 10. Ooh, okay. Good job, Justin. Emmanuel?
Have a ladder from 45 to 75.
45. A ladder? Okay. Well, Justin, I just realized I don't have your sticker yet. Can I assign you a sticker?
Okay.
Because you are not here. I'm sorry, Emmanuel. 95 to what? To where?
From 45 to 75.
45 to 75. Okay, good. I'm going to. It's a. My drawing is not very good, but you get the idea. Yeah. Okay. Good. So, anybody wants to try? Elvin? Unmute yourself.
A ladder from 20 to 72.
22 to 72. Oh, I use the orange for ladder. Okay. 22 to 72. Good. Okay. One last try before we. Okay. Who hasn't talked yet? Joshua. Yeah. Joshua, go first. You want to make a snack?
7.
Okay.
A ladder.
Okay.
7
To
98.
wow. That's a great reward. Okay, good job. All right. That was Joshua. Joshua Nie, would you like to give me another example? Finally, you're
A
here.
snake.
Okay, snake.
From 100.
What? No, 100 is a winning point. No,
But,
no more snake there.
90. 1.
91. Back to
2. 2. 5.
5. Oh, you guys are really brutal.
No, or 35.
It's okay. I already wrote it there. Thank you, Joshua. Okay. Another. What time do we have right now? We have 4 more minutes. Okay, let's convert this back to my table. This part.
You're confusing me with your son's name and
I know. You guys have the same name. Okay. Oh, where am I? I'm going to put this table here to reflect what we did. What is this doing here? I need Jimbo here. Okay, let me put it side by side so you can convert this back to here. Ooh. Here. Okay, let's update this 91 snack. Who wants to do this? It's a snack, and where does it go to? Who wants to update this? Give me a number. Rosalind, are you getting it? Okay.
I have a question.
Hold on. Let Rosalind finish. Okay. Rosalind, do you know which number this snack number 91 goes to?
It goes to 5.
Good. So we wrote it here. Okay. Thank you, Rosalind. And what was your question, Justin? Wait. What was that? Justin's question or Joshua?
Oh, my question is, what time is class ending? Because I need to go to a restaurant and eat.
Oh, yeah. You can leave anytime.
Anytime?
Yeah, we just doing exercise. So if you have to go, you have to go. We finish in 2 minutes. Yeah.
Wait, my mom said we need to go right now, so bye-bye.
Yeah, if you have to go, then you have to go. Yeah, you can leave. Yeah, we pretty much done.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, so you get an idea. Anybody wants to try one last time? Let's see. How about this ladder? Let's try to put this ladder from 22 to 72. Who wants? Owen. So can you tell me where should I update this?
From the 22.
Where is 22? Let me know.
Row, third row, second column.
Third row, second column. Good. Here, right?
Yeah.
What did you write?
L, comma, 72.
72. Good job. So you guys are really good at transporting all this game into a computer coding right now, right? The next things we do is to follow the rule for play this game. Then you roll the computer playing game for ladder and snacks. Okay. Yeah. So I think the rule is a bit more challenging. We can try to run this next time, but for homework, yeah, so we can work around this just to have a player, like maybe 5 player play around, and I'm going to update this table and update this the big table as well. So yeah, I think we only have 1 minute left. Any question before we end? And don't forget to turn in your homework. So I already made another homework here. So instruction is just the same thing. So whenever you open my Jimbo, this one, open it and make a copy in your own version, and you will be able to draw the ladder and snacks. So use the paintbrush as thicker.
I already made the game.
Cool, nice. You are a very good designer. I believe all of you all have like very good creativity, and you can define your own rule. Make it a killer, you know, like the 99 back to 1. That's a killer. Okay. All right. Yeah. Any final question before we end? I don't want to bother you guys for dinner time. Did you guys have fun today again? Okay, cool. All right, thank you guys so much for joining us. Yeah, if no more question, I'll see you guys next Tuesday again. Don't forget to finish your homework. Okay, bye.
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 Bye.